day number 12. Namaste yogis.
It's Goga, kinda like yoga. 2 years in the game, 78 postures later, it is clear hip openers are the big boys or girls in yoga. From sitting ones, lunges, squats, goddesses, hamstring stretchers, including the inversions. With this foundation, I'm convinced that we are ready to take a 90-day journey towards the mother of them all. They call it hanumanasana, monkey, or as most of you know it, the splits. Enjoy the ride.
So beginning 30 seconds butt kicks like yesterday. Bringing your hands to your chest, keeping the chest straight. You can even quicken these kicks. Try to tap your glutes with your heels. 15 more seconds to go. Woo. Try to get that bit of heat and tapas. Then gently slow down. Woo. Take a rest. Woo. The next posture you're going to do, we are going to do the open chain knee extension. So get a chair, or otherwise we are going to modify and then just take a wall sit. So you imagine you're sitting on an imaginary chair. So open knee extension on the left. Whew. For 30 seconds. Whew. Just to fire up the thighs. Trying to see that the knee is straight as possible. Flexing your toes towards your face. 15 seconds. Whew. My quads are burning right now. This also is like really good to fire up the legs. About 10 more seconds to go. Whew. Release. Take a rest for a bit. Whew. You can either stand or just adjust. We're going to do the same on the right side. So open knee extension on the right side. So again, I take a wall sit. Again, feel free to sit on a chair. I'm just trying to achieve something else. And then from here, extend your right leg for 30 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. So you're extending the right leg fully. I'm trying to like look relaxed here, but I'm dying, guys. About 10 more seconds left. Ooh, release. Take a rest. The next posture you're going to do, you're going to do 30 second side lunges. So this is now becoming familiar. So again, you start from the top of the mat, and then you're going to lunge on either side, either the right or the left. Okay. So we start. Bring your hands to your chest. Lunge towards the right, so that you can straighten the left. Come back to center. Then you lunge towards the left, so that I can come all the way down. Woo. Lunge towards the right, just to see how that goes. Lunge towards the left for 30 seconds. Come back to center, lunge and hold it here for a bit. You can even drop your hands down, or maybe switch. Woo. And then release. Just hold it here for a bit. The next posture we are going to do the calf raises with splayed feet. So go stand next to a wall. So I'll give you my back here. So I splay my feet like this, grab the wall a bit, and then I lift my heels off the ground. Then I come down. For 60 seconds, raise your heels up, come down. Come up. So you'll notice that the calf muscles are being engaged as you lift up. So it's very good just to work the calf muscles. This is also very good just to be able to build very strong legs, especially the lower legs. Oof. Lift up, balancing on the mound or the balls of your foot. Come down. Oof. 30 more seconds to go. Stay with it. Inhale, rise. Exhale, drop. Oof. Inhale. And when you splay, at least you get more stability and balance. Whew. Lift up and maybe hold it for a bit. See what that feels like, just a little bit. And then gently release. Wow. Take a rest. The next pose you're going to do, we are going to do the single leg swings. Again, we did this yesterday. So we're going to start with the right side. It's that posture where you literally grab the wall and then you keep swinging the legs. So when you have the wall, at least it gives you some bit of support. Yesterday I had to use poles. Today I'm at home, so I'm able to use the wall. So we start swinging towards the right for 30 seconds. Whew. So you try swing it as high as possible. So this is very good just to stretch the inner thighs and the hamstrings. And you can literally feel it as you keep kicking the leg up. It's literally working the hip flexors here. Oof. About 10 more seconds to go. Maybe bring it faster, kick it higher. 3, 2, 1. Oof. Release. Switch sides. So again, same action. So you just press on a wall and then you start swinging the leg towards the left. So now we're going to work on the left leg. So I'm coming in front of my wall, press my palms on the wall. Let's see if I can get straight elbows today, then I start swinging. Oof. Try to keep the back straight as possible for 30 seconds. Swinging this single leg towards the left. The spine is straight. Oof. Keep swinging this leg. 15 more seconds to go. See whether it can even go higher. I always try to aim for the shoulder level in this particular routine. Oh gosh, it's getting hot. Oof. Then gently release. Oof. Catch your breath. The next pose you're going to do, we are going to do a dynamic left leg stretch. So what's going to happen, it looks like down dog. But you know, this is what we did I think on day number 10, where you bend your right foot and then you stretch the left leg. You can lift your chest up, bow forward. Oof. Bow forward. So for about a minute, you stay here. You can even lift your heel and just flex your toes and see what that feels like. You can come up, bow forward. So the entire left hamstring is stretched while you're in this stance. You can keep coming up, bow forward. Gosh, I'm sweating here. Inhale, exhale. Oof. About 20 more seconds to go. Maybe just freeze here and hold it here. Using the weight of the upper body, just be able to like feel that stretch. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a new month, you know. Oof. New month, new things. And then gently release. Oof. Catch your breath. So the next one we are going to do, same action now on the left leg. So we are stretching the left, so I'm going now to find the right leg rather. So again, I'm going to bend my left knee slightly like that, and then rest my hands on my right knee, and then bow forward. Maybe keep lifting the torso up a little bit. Exhale, bow forward. Yeah, so we'll hold this for about 50 seconds to about 1 minute. And then maybe say that I can lift my toes, flexing them a bit, lift up, exhale, bow forward. Again, the knees are like together literally. And then you want to feel this entire stretch on the right hamstring. Exhale, bow. Oof. 30 more seconds to go. So these stretches are very good. So we've warmed up. So when you start these stretches, they're going to be very good before we get into the craziness of the hip openers that we're going to do to get us towards this split journey on day number 12, guys, you know. Oof. Number 12, 78 days to go. And then gently release. Oof. Catch your breath for a bit. The next pose you're going to do, a hamstring stretch. Take your feet apart slightly, and then again interlace your fingers, and then take your feet as wide as possible, and then try to keep your back straight. It's like you're doing a forward fold, but now your feet are like wide as I'm going to use a length as wide as my mat. And then I stay here for 60 seconds. You can keep making movement, maybe bounce, bring in a dance if possible. Oof. You know, whatever works for you, make it fun. You know, we can't be suffering through this challenge and we're not like finding fun in it. So, you know, see what that looks like. What does fun mean to you? Oof. And we also just work in the hamstring with your wide legs. So this is also very good. It will help us, especially when we're working towards the middle splits. Then keep bowing forward. Feeling that entire juicy stretch on the entire hamstrings. Almost done, almost done, almost done. Keep feeling the stretch. And then gently release. Take a rest. Maybe bend into one foot. And then come back to center. The next what you're going to do, you're going to do the cross touch and reach. So again, feet are hip width distance apart. You can even measure like that. And then we are going to bow forward. So you'll be crossing, coming up, creating that cross, tap the other foot, come up. Stretching our arms as you keep lifting for 60 seconds. Oh gosh, yeah. Feeling that stretch. Yeah. Okay, 30 more seconds to go. I can literally feel my hamstring like, gosh, the soreness on these hamstrings. The torture they've been through for the last 12 days. But you know, we have got to keep the practice. Yeah. But I like the mobility on my legs like right about now because 12 days I can actually feel a huge difference, especially on the flexibility of the hamstrings. You know? 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest and then catch your breath for a moment. The next pose you are going to do an easy stretch, legs up the wall. Okay, so again, go sit next to a wall until your right hip is close there, and then take your feet up. Make sure that your bum is next to the wall, and then try to keep your legs as parallel as possible to the wall. So legs 90 degrees, flex your toes, and just stay here for a bit. Again, if you're up on adventure, you can go without the wall. It's perfectly fine, you know, whatever works for you. But this is a very good posture, just be able to stretch the legs. It's also a very good restorative and relaxing posture. 30 more seconds to go, stay here. Exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. When you notice your feet are like almost collapsing, just try to keep your bum pressing against the wall the entire time. And then gently release, hug your knees to your chest. Drop to one side. We prepare for the next set of postures. So kneeling lunge, we start with the right side. So take your right leg forward and then press your hands on the knee and then you start lunging. So you want to start these pulses here for 40 seconds. So it's a kneeling lunge. We are like giving these pulses towards the right side. So this is very good just to stretch the thighs and also the groin area. And you just keep pulsing. Yeah, this is also very good just to be able to take stock of where you are, especially when it comes to hip openers. And then it's also going to set the stage for the next posture that we're going to do here. Half the time, almost done. Keep pulsing those hips and then gently release. Take a rest and then we switch sides. So for 40 seconds, we now work on the left side. So we find those pulses on the left. And then feel free to take this leg as far as possible if you want. Okay, and then bring your hands on your knees. And then you are ready to begin our practice. So we start the pulses. So you keep pulsing those hips for 40 seconds. And you can even go as deep as just feel that stretch and hold it here for a bit. And remember the principle of bones being on top of bones. So the knee has to be above the ankle the entire time, just to protect you from injury. So you don't want to overstretch. Keep the pulses going. 20 more seconds to go. I can feel this stretch around my groin area. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. These are very good postures, especially when you want also to, I don't know, they're very good especially for the reproductive system, you know. Oh, and then release. Catch your breath. The next posture we are going to do lizard pose. So we start with the right side. So again, that's why you are setting the foundation for that posture. So come into the lunge, and then bring your hands inside the knee. And then from here you can either lift the back knee off the ground, press your palms here and hold it here. Otherwise you can drop your knee down and then bring your forearms forward. So we are here, lizard pose on the right side. And then you can even like lift that knee open, or you can even push that knee open like that. Just see what that looks like. And then stay here. Again, feel free to support your forearms on a block. It's perfectly fine. These are very deep opener. Lizards, frogs, these are the crazy ones, you know. Stay with the sensation. And then gently release by pressing your hands down. And then we find lizard pose on the left side. So I'm just going to switch sides here very slowly. Come into the lunge first, and then press your hands inside the left knee. You can either lift the back knee off the ground and stay with your palms pressing the mat. Otherwise, feel free to drop your hands down and then bring your forearms down and come into lizard. Uttanapristhasana. Uttanapristhasana. You want to like lift your left foot as if you're reading something under that heel. Inhale, exhale. Then you can even maybe wiggle the back foot a little bit towards the back and see what that feels like. Sending the breaths to your hip sockets. 2 more breaths here. And then gently release by pressing your hands down. Coming into downward facing dog. Just bend one knee at a time to release it a bit. And then coming into sitting. Bend your right leg like that until the knee comes down. And then we're going to stretch our spine straight. So I'm going to reach towards my left leg. And then just so that I can stretch my spine by opening my chest. So you inhale, open your chest. Exhale so that you can bow forward. Feeling that intense spine stretch for 30 seconds. And then maybe bow forward, kiss the knee a bit, see what that looks like. Otherwise, just feel free to stay with your chest up. And then gently release the posture, we switch side. So now we're going to stretch the spine. So you bend now the left knee, like that, coming in like into seated triples. And then your right leg is outstretched. And then inhale, lift your chest up, exhale so that you can reach and grab the sides of your feet. And then you want this knee to be down on the ground, and then open the chest. You can either stay here, or otherwise, you see that you can bow forward. And that stretch of the spine. For 20 more seconds to go. And then gently release the posture. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on day number 13. Namaste. Thank you so much. Bye guys.